Okay, so what's up there, guys? Welcome back to Dig It Detecting. Welcome to a nice early Sunday morning at the old school site. So we've got the boys out here with us in their Dig It Detecting gear too. Dominic is actually called Xavier today. He lost his other jumper, so he's had to borrow young Xavier's. So we've got two Xaviers today, Xavier the eldest and Xavier the youngest, who loses all his jumpers. Anyway, we are detecting here with the Equinox 800. Xavier is running around with the Vanquish 540, and as some will have seen in last week's video, basically the bulldozers and a lot of earth moving equipment have been in at the old school site here, scraping away and doing some sort of construction there. So digging up the pipes, whether they're going to lay concrete, I don't really know what's going on. However, a great opportunity for us to get in here and see what else we can save, see what else we can find before it is too late. So I also have members Derek and Nateesha coming down to visit us today, to join us at the old school here. And so we've got out here a little bit early. It's 10 o'clock or a bit after 10 now. We're out here a little bit early and we've just made a quick start. And I tell you what, the finds are still here. They're still coming out. Not a coin yet. However, look at this lovely old tap handle. WB LTD, so that'll be limited, a WB limited. We'll be able to Google this piece and try and find out exactly what he come off. So I dare say he's going to have a bit of a hex head or a square head, and he would have been off, as I said, an old tap handle. So what a bloody ripper piece. Awesome. I think I'm just hearing a car pull up too out the front, which is will be Derek and Nateesha ready to start detecting with us here today. And my plan of attack with the Equinox here, as some will have seen, round 1 through to 10, we basically detected and dug out a lot of the high signals. So my plan of attack today is not only to look for plenty more high signals, but to also dig out all those lower ones that we missed. So that's what I'll be aiming for today, and who knows, maybe we might have something cool pop out of the ground. So awesome stuff. What do you reckon, boys? We'll brave this cold and the wind and the rain that's coming. Let me give you a look over there. We've got our next storm coming this way, so we'll brave that and continue on. Z-Man is going to be digging with the 540, and we'll see how we go. What are you going to find, Xavier?
Rubbish.
Rubbish. Oh, I hope not, mate. Let's hope for a gold ring, shall we?
Yep.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Let's get going. Rightio, so there is our next high signal. As I said, I've been looking for those high signals today. Anything that has been missed, possibly like this, like a florin, and also digging out a lot of those lower numbers. So we're going to be running with the horseshoe button on and just listening to it all. I've just got the horseshoe button out for the time being, just for this dig. So some will remember this was the old sandpit and garden beds just here. It's all been, all the topsoil's been removed. So any wonder what this is going to be? A target that we definitely missed. Thinking a coin. Listen how good that sounds. Let's give him a pinpoint. Let's go after him. I think there's actually a few signals up there. As I swung the coil over that direction there before, I heard something as well. So let's have a look. Fingers crossed for a first coin. And let's hope it be a silver coin. Wouldn't that be awesome? We got so many florins out here. Just phenomenal. Look at that, look at that. First coin. I was hoping for a silver, and what do we see? Silver. This site is just phenomenal. It's not going to be a florin either. It's a little bit smaller. It looks like a sixpence size to me. And look at that, the sun is just coming out as we pull that silver coin out. So how awesome is that? I'll just give him a quick, really light rub, and we'll see if we can see a date. We've got plenty of water around us today. Oh, 1945, that is spectacular. Let's go over and give him a quick clean up, just a quick dip in the water. That is a spectacular coin, a spectacular year too. 1945 is the year, same year as the end of World War II. So any coin that you find representing to that timeline, I think is just fabulous. So let's give him one more dunk in the water. I'm making my gloves wet now. Let's have a bit of a look. I just love silver coins. Look at that. 1945, absolutely cracker condition. Let's flip him over and have a look at the back side. George on the back, and leads a little bit more of a clean around the outside there. So that is bloody awesome. Our first coin for this site, and wouldn't you know it, it's another bloody silver. One to show Derek and Nateesha as they make their way into the school site here. So awesome, awesome stuff. Seen him on camera. That is what we're going to try and hit on today. As many high signals as we can that we've missed, and also digging out those lower ones. I'm sure a lot of it is going to be rubbish, you know, the 15s and 16s being basically pull tabs, what have you. However, there is not to say that a lot of them aren't the later wheat threepences and also silver coins. So let's see how we go. Let's see if we can grab a few more. So there he is. That's the signal that I heard there before when I swung the detector over, and also when I placed it down to dig out that sixpence there. He's only a surface target, a 19. That could be another bloody sixpence. Let's have a look. Let's just go after him with a pinpointer quickly. Let's see if we can hit on him. I'm sure we're going to be able to. Bingo! Right there. It seems like it's going to be too big for a sixpence. Let's get the shovel in there. Could just be a chopped up can or a bit of rubbish. You got to check these things though. You just never know. Oh, there he is there. Maybe part of a toy car. Look at that. Looks like a little hunch bug at the front of a little beetle. So I think it is too. Let's give him a wipe up. It is too. The front of a little hunchbug beetle. What a bloody ripper. He may have even been a little Matchbox Lesney at one stage. However, I don't think we're going to ever know, unfortunately. He's got no chassis, no description or manufacturer's maker's marks or what. So awesome little stuff. Another cool little find for the collection today. Rightio, so we've got our next signal there, guys. We are looking for all the signals today, chasing the high and low signals. However, you can see there, that is a nice high one, which always gets me interested. But this could easily be another silver coin. So let's give him a pinpoint. He's got some really good depth about him. I've only just swung over there, and he's quite recognisable. So to be honest, I don't know how I missed him. So let's give him a pinpoint. Right about there. Let's open a hole up and let's go after him. See if we did not miss a big silver coin. Who knows? Maybe even a florin. We're sort of getting within range of where we snagged those other two florins coming off the end of the cricket pitch there. So who knows? Who knows? We could get a little sixpence and then straight away, straight off the bat, a florin. Wouldn't that be nice? He's quite a deep target. Let's have a look. Oh, we're right onto him. Not a florin though, but also another coin that we've missed. Look at that, hiding in the hole there with the worm. Oh, what a ripper, what a ripper. He's going to be a little rue penny, a little half rue. Let's give him a quick clean up. We're trying to get a date off these coins as we go. It is very cold. I'm waiting on the next shower of rain, so I want to try and keep warm and keep moving. However, we'll try and get a date quickly. So 1943, little half rue penny, that guy. And nice to be hitting on another coin from this site. So Derek and Nateesha are here now too. We just caught up before. And I did say to him, if we do not have too much success here, I do have another site just up the road where I basically have been hunting there for the last 6 years. However, it is still producing some amazing finds, which we may attend a little bit later. But look, we've got a lot of room to cover here, so we'll just keep seeing how we go. And as I said, if nothing good comes of it, we can get up to that second site. So awesome stuff, another coin. Let's keep going. So how's that? Just walking forward, 2 meters from that last target, a little half rue penny coming out of there. Just walking off to the left here, we've got 2 more signals, 2 more high signals too. There's one. Move over to the left here, and we had a second somewhere there. Let's go after the first main best sounding signal first. It could even be duplicating itself, making it sound like 2. I'm sure there was another one off to the side there. Anyway, we'll work on this one first. And that is going to be another coin. 28, 31, 33, a few nice bars of depth. How have we missed all these coins? That's just phenomenal. What has come out of here in the past, for any coins to still be coming out of here, is just unbelievable. Look at that, there he is. A full penny too. How did we miss that bugger? We've got the coin impression there on the back. Let me zoom you in. And we've got the coin hiding in my hand once again with another bloody worm. This ground is full of worms. Great for fishing, isn't it? Awesome, awesome stuff. A beautiful Commonwealth full penny this time. He's going to be quite an early one. You see George there on the back. A beautiful patina. We'll give him a clean up too, and we'll show both sides of this coin. Just a magnificent coin in quite great condition too. So 1911, that guy. Ooh, quite nice, very nice. 1911. Let's flip him over, and George on the back with beautiful patina, that lovely green patina. So awesome stuff. Quick rinse with water and a light scrub with a toothbrush. This guy will come up absolutely magnificent. So tell you what, if we hold him out in the open for too much longer, he's going to get wet with this rain. We've got another batch of rain coming overhead now. So we're expected to have storms at 12 o'clock, as you can see there. It's only 1 hour away. It's 11 o'clock on the watch now. So awesome stuff. Little sixpence, little halfpenny, and now a beautiful old Commonwealth 1 penny. Let's see what that next signal is. Aha, there he is. I knew there was one there somewhere. We just got that penny out from there, as you've seen, and the little signal that was hiding beside is even quieter again than that other signal there. So quite easy one to miss. My volume's up all the way, I think, too. Oh no, 24. Put him on 25. Doesn't make much of a difference. A little bit louder there. A beautiful little signal though. Quite easy one to miss. Let's see if we can find him with the pinpointer there. Oh, he's quite a faint target, isn't he? And he's wandering us off up here. So that's telling me he could also be rust. He's got too good a sound though, so we're going to go after him. And we're going to just open up a bigger, wider hole for this guy, I think. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate and work out where he is. Right, we're just going to open up a bigger hole for this guy. I'm thinking he may be rust, and may even be leading us on a wild goose chase. That's why he's such a faint signal. However, it could be a nice little coin mixed in with a big chunk of rust. And these are the sort of signals you don't walk away from. You know, you got to suss them out. You got to check them out. So we'll just open up a bigger hole, as you're seeing here. This is going to be a huge hole. That's okay. Oh, that's pretty hard to flip over. We've still got one more plug on this side. It broke in half. Let's open this guy up too. So it does not matter what we do out here at the moment. Look at it. It's just a bloody mess between the excavators, the diggers, and now all the rain that we've had. This site is just messy as anything. So there he is. He was leading me, pinpointing there, or finding the target there, but leading me up further with pinpoint. So my guess now is this is going to be a bit of rust, and we've moved him. Oh no, it's not a bit of rust. What were we thinking? Why was he sending us off in such a funny direction then? There we go, a little 1 cent coin. Maybe we do have a bit of rust in the hole as well with it, so which we'll check out in a second. So the sun has just come out too. It's come out at the wrong time. It's not a silver, it's a copper. It's been tricked. We did not want the sun out for this guy. We want the sun coming out for the silvers, so that's okay. Not to be our silver coin, just a little 1 cent coin. Not my favourite coins, that's for sure. So we're going to stand back up. We're going to check this hole again. I'm going to run over it and just check there was not any more signals in there, and also check what sort of rust is in there too, and see if there was, you know, why was that little 1 cent coin coming up at such a high signal. Let's see what else is going on in that hole, and if anything, we'll come back and give you a look. A solid 17, this guy. As I said, we're going to be digging out those lower numbers today. And look what I've just stumbled across. A little coin spill. How cool is that? We've got a big 20 cent coin at the back there, mixed in with a 10, or hang on, no, a 2 and a 1. So there we go, a 20 cent coin, a 2 and a 1 makes a 17. A solid 17 on the Equinox 800 there, and probably will be the same for the Equinox 600. So that's pretty cool. That is awesome. As I said, a 20 cent coin, a 2 cent coin, and a 1 cent coin. I'm just thinking, is that 20 cent coin a 1966 wavy 20 cent coin? We'll be sure to check him out at the end of this video once I clean him up anyway. So he'd probably suit the date and the timeline pretty well too, wouldn't he? Being matched in with the 2 and the 1 there. So awesome stuff. Into the pouch, a nice little coin spill, digging out a 17. So how's this one? Derek's just wandered over to me and he said, Luke, I've got one. He's found himself a beautiful 1911 1/2 penny, a Commonwealth of Australia there. So what a bloody cracker. I just said to Derek there too, well, that's a bit strange there, mate, because if we look in the pouch here, funnily enough, I found a 1 penny there before. And as you've seen, it was also a 1911. So how strange is that? We've got a full 1 penny 1911 and Derek's 1/2 penny 1911, 2 pennies that have come out so far today, and they are both the same bloody year. How phenomenal. So awesome stuff. That one's going back into the pouch. Derek, you best put him in the pouch too, mate, and keep hold of him. Hopefully we can turn it into a silver. We've got our next target out, a 5 and a 6 on the Equinox 800, and look at that, we've got a lovely old chain in hand. How awesome. So not gold, unfortunately, coming in at the lower numbers. So generally some of the lower numbers can be gold, however this one is not gold, as you can see, just a silver chain. Damn, if only it was gold. That would be that would weigh quite a bit too, wouldn't it? So awesome stuff. I will start to try and show a lot of these lower numbers being dug out too. I'm basically just sort of running around quickly and trying to dig out as much as I can, as quick as I can, before this big rainstorm hits at 12 o'clock, as I mentioned there before. So we've got about an hour to go. Oh, there's the sun. The sun just got turned on. We've got about an hour to go before the rainstorm is supposed to hit, according to the weatherman. We all know how much I trust the weatherman though. Not very much at all. So we'll just see how we go, and look, I will try and dig like a wild man. However, I will try and capture a few digs on camera as I go. I just really want to try and get as much as I can out, as quick as I can out today, before we lose our chance to, and more work takes place here. So awesome stuff, little chain in the pouch. Let's keep going. A 31 on the Equinox, this guy. We've already got the hole open, and we're going to see if it's a coin. I've been digging a lot of rubbish, Oh, look out, we've got him out. Oh, there we go. Hiding under the tree, taking a little bit of shelter, an area that I have not really done all that well. And we've got our next silver coin. How awesome is that? Let's bring the coin impression up with him. You can all have a look together. What a bloody ripper. A nice early coat of arms. A little threepence there. I'm trying to think what to say. It's so cold. It's bitterly cold. We've got that next storm coming in just now. So 1936, that guy. What a bloody cracker. Some will also remember that is the same year as Xavier's florin that he found up the other end of the oval there. So, ooh, it's cold. Awesome stuff though. It's not that cold that we cannot be digging those silver coins out still. Look at that rain. We might just stay under the trees here and work up along the fence line here. See if we can't find another awesome little silver coin. Rightio, so we've got our next coin. I've just sort of dug the target very, very quickly. I did not expect him to be a coin. However, you can see there the penny hanging out from the sidewall there. So 22, 23, very jumpy signal, working in under the trees here whilst that rain continues down. And we do, as I said, we do have our next coin. Let's try and bust him out of the dirt there. Let's have a bit of a look. Oh, it looks like an old penny too to me. Quite an early one, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to clean him up too well and even get a date though just yet. We may even have to walk over and find some water. Although, as I said, I'm trying to hide from the rain, trying to stay out of it as much as I can. So that will be a mystery coin, I think. What we're going to do is just put him in the pouch for now, and we'll clean him up at the end of this video, and we'll all have a look together. Another high signal under the trees, 26, 27, 28 and a 29 with 3 bars of depth. Because I'm filming this too, it's probably not going to be a coin. It's probably just going to be a bit of rubbish discarded along the fence line here. So that's probably why all these other coins are out here too, just being not so much dropped, but also discarded with the rubbish, with the trash. So there we go. What did I tell you? Because I got the camera rolling, it's going to be a bit of trash. The old bottle top here, the old Rosella sauce bottle top hiding along the fence here. You dig a ton of these when hunting the old school sites, working in the rubbish dumps. So that is okay, because as you've seen, we've got a few coins out and we're only halfway there to the end of the fence. We've still got all of this ground to cover to the left of us as soon as that rain stops. So there you bloody go. We just dug out, what, the Rosella bottle top from there, and we got him on camera. And I sort of suspected it to be a bit of rubbish. The next signal that we stood up and got was right out of that hole there. And well then, I should have probably flicked the bloody camera on for this guy, shouldn't I? It looks like we've got a nice old pendant. And if some will remember, I have been hunting this school for the last 6 months, and we pulled out a mass amount of coins, but never ever a pendant. So this with the little loop up the top and the little latch there, he is going to be our first pendant for this school, although he's looks like he's in horrible bloody condition. So let's move away from that tree. It keeps touching me on the face. Makes me feel weird. Tickling my forehead. Anyway, let's go give him a clean up. That is our first pendant for this school. I'm certain that's what it is, with the little loop up the top, and he was ringing up quite high at a 31. So let's find a bit of water. It's not going to be hard, and let's give him a quick clean up. Let's see if we can come back and give you a look. If not, we'll have to wait until we get home and clean him up properly. So here is our water. Let's clean him up, and let's see if we can't ID him a little bit better. Rightio, so there he is, fresh out of the puddle, and I tell you what, he did not clean up all that well. He's got all that rusty patina stuck onto him. So we can, however, see ID and make out that it is a George VI and Queen Elizabeth coronation pendant. You can see George VI and Queen Elizabeth written out up the top there, around the outside edge, and on the back here is the coat of arms and the shield for memory, and down the bottom these are dated 1937, a Queen's coronation date. So May 12th, 1937, I think, for memory. So awesome stuff. I think I've got about 5 or 6 of these in the collection now, and once home we will bust out one in better condition and put beside this guy, so you can help better ID him, and you guys can take a look at what he used to look like before he had all this rust on him. So being discarded in the dump, it's to be expected anyway. So awesome stuff. A little pendant for the school site, and if some will remember, this is also our first ever pendant for this school site here, with all the 200-300 pre-decimal coins coming out, and we never ever hit on a pendant. Just phenomenal, you know, because generally you go to a lot of these old school sites and it'd be nothing to find, you know, a half a dozen or at least 2 or 3 old beautiful old pendants that the kids would have been handed out and lost at school here. So this is one that I dare say was handed out and possibly not lost, more so discarded in the rubbish dump there. So very special, our first pendant for the old school site. We can get back to detecting now after we've cleaned that guy up, and we can hopefully try and find another one. If some will remember, across the other side of the road there used to be an old tennis court, what I've spoke about in my videos there before in the past, and we've got over there detecting on the first day we got over there detecting, we actually, funnily enough, hit on an old pendant, beautiful old 1922 agricultural pendant, agricultural society pendant I should say, which I'll throw up top left corner there for you guys to have a look. It's just a magnificent piece, and I tell you what, it was completely unexpected too. Considering we've got the old school over here, no pendants come out, but all the coins and cap guns and all the other wonderful stuff. And to go across the road where the tennis courts were, and to start detecting there for the first day, we did not hit on too many coins, but we snagged that pendant straight away. So just absolutely magnificent stuff, and that is the reason why I absolutely love detecting. We've got our next high signal, 33, 29, hell, there's a lot of numbers going on there. But most importantly, as you see, is the depth on the screen. We've got 4 bars of depth there, a nice deep target, one that we've missed, I'd say, as we work our way around the cricket pitch here. So just doing laps up and back, digging anything that sounds good, like this guy. Let's see what he is. We'll go after him with the shovel. As I said, deep target, so we're going to dig to the depth of the shovel there. So hopefully a little silver while the sun is out and shining. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's have a bit of a look. I'm just going in now. We'll keep getting those batches of rain come overhead, so we keep sort of ducking into the sports shed there, having a bit of a break and having a bite to eat. So back out now, the sun's out, ready to rock and roll. There he is, sitting over in the back there. I wonder if we're going to get jinxed with another bit of rust. We've had quite a bit of rust coming out today, with that iron bias down to 0, and that's what he is right there. A big chunk of rust We're going to stand back up though and just make sure that was our target. He looks like he's got something hanging off the side there, a staple or something else. So we'll put him in the pouch, as I said, stand up, just check over our hole and make sure we were not missing a silver coin. Rightio, so you know how we just got the last target out of there and it turned out to be bloody rust? Well, we just stood back up and swing back over the same area, the same sort of vicinity, and we got another target. Well then, we dug him out and I think this is what we were hitting on, not that piece of rust there a second ago. Let's bring him up. Let's zoom in at the same time. We can see him coming out together. Another little silver, another little sixpence. What a bloody cracker. That is what we're hitting on there, not that big chunk of rust. I'm just trying to find the coin impression too, see if we can see where he was sitting. No, I can't. Never mind. A beautiful little silver sixpence though. The sun has just come out, so of course we're going to be hitting on a silver coin. Let's get all that dirt off there. Let's bring him up onto the knee. I'm thinking I can see 1930. Oh no, I was way off. 1956 this guy. A little bit later there, so still 92.5% silver and still a cracker coin to find. What a bloody ripper. As you can see, or as I just said, the sun is out, so are the silver coins. So did think that sound, that signal sounded too bloody good to be just rust. We got the rust out from the hole just there somewhere. There. I pushed that plug down pretty well, didn't I? Anyway, next signal right beside, as I said, a beautiful little silver coin. They're the sort of signals we're going to be chasing today. Those false and faint, very, very faint signals, which will turn out to be, or most likely turn out to be a silver coin, if not a piece of rust. But I am okay to dig either one. Okay, so we've got our next target, 2021 on the Equinox. Young Dominic has come over to help me dig this one out, or should I say young Xavier. Why are you wearing your brother's jumper?
I do not know.
I know, because you bloody lost yours. Little bugger, and not to worry. There he is, our next coin. We've got him down in the hole there. Dom, what do you think it's going to be?
A silver coin.
That's not a silver coin. What are you bloody looking at? Have another go, mate. Oh, you can see him on this side. Come and have a look. Come and read it.
Do not know what.
A 1/2.
1/2 coin.
A 1/2 coin? What else is it called? A 1/2?
Penny.
Penny! Whose penny?
Mine.
Oh, yours. So it's your half penny.
Yes.
What date is it? Can you see a date? You got to look at the coin. Can you see a date? And he's looking over at the trees there. I don't know what date he's going to get off the trees.
Please tell me what date.
The trees don't speak, you dog.
They do for me.
They do for you. Oh God, look out. Trees talk to this kid.
That's mine. And also the ground.
And the ground. The ground talks to you too.
And the sky.
And the sky. Well, there we go. I can see a date. It is a 19. Let's see if Dom can tell us. Dom?
1920.
Oh, you're close. What's another one? 1920? 1921. Perfect. Do you want to keep him?
Yes, it's mine.
Okay. There he goes. We've just lost our coin. 15, this guy, with 4 bars of depth. I did see him jump up to a 16 there a second ago. He's holding a solid 15 there now though, so I'm going to give him a dig. As mentioned, we're digging out a lot of the lower numbers today, just trying to hit on anything that we can find as to not miss it before all this construction takes place. And as mentioned, I don't really know what's going on, so I don't really know what to expect for future for this site. It could be left alone. They could just be digging out the pipes, and that's it. However, all the dirt's been taken away. And if all the dirt's been taken away, something has to go there in its place. Be it gravel, be it concrete, probably be it something that we're not going to be able to dig through. So as I said, we're trying to spend as much time here as we can and dig out what we can whilst we can. Sixpence or a little ring pull. Let's go after him and have a look. He was quite deep, so he could be a silver sixpence. Wouldn't that be nice? A 15, 16 though, generally singing up means a little pull tab. Oh, no way! Oh, there we go. What a bloody cracker. We have another silver, a little threepence this time, and it's going to be a wheat threepence, just being that he's coming in at 15 and a 16. The lower number means the later the year. So there we go. Not a pull tab. Thank God we dug this one on camera. Everything else, all the lower numbers, everything else I've dug today seems to be bloody pull tabs. And we just edit that clip out and keep on going. There we have it though, a 1950, a beautiful little wheat threepence. You've seen it there firsthand, coming in at a 15 and jumping up to a 16 there. So tell you what, you've got to dig those 15 and 16s if you want to find the little wheat threepences here. So not all of them ring in at the lower numbers, however some do. That guy there is only going to be a 50% silver, being that is 1950. And later ones, as mentioned, they do ring up a lot lower, just due to the lower silver content. So that was bloody awesome. That was well worth the dig. And we're still continuing on down the oval here. We technically still have all that to grid, so we're just going back and forth, up and down. And as I said, we're sort of in line about half of the oval, so we've still got all that to go, which could possibly yield a few more nice old coins. Let's see how we go. Righto, so Nateesha's just yelled out, I've got a couple of coins, and I thought I'd best go over and chuck them on camera and give you a look. So we've got a 1936, a beautiful Commonwealth 1 penny, and I think, and Nateesha just said, I think this one is a 1921, which come out there just a little bit before lunchtime. So what a bloody ripper, 1/2 penny and a full penny, and in cracker condition. Just a few little spots on this guy, so absolute perler. Well done, Nateesha, well done. We just got to turn that into a silver now, a big florin. So there he is. We've got our next coin working up along the back of the oval here, running up along the fence line. We've probably only got about 2 laps to go before we make it to the fence. So let's throw all that dirt back in there. Let's just pluck out the coin. He looks like a little 1/2 penny there. Let's zoom in and we ought to get a bit of an ID. 1/2 penny, something, 1918. That's what I think I can see anyway. He's a very corroded copper coin. Whoops, we made him dirtier on the date anyway. Let's see if we can clean that off. I did see a 1918, I think 1918, so that's okay. We probably won't be able to get a date off that guy just yet. To be honest, I'd like to keep moving too. Not so much the rain at the moment, more there's something dead over in that paddock, I think, like a dead animal. The stench, the smell is just foul. It's a bit on the nose. So if we keep moving, we're going to get away from that stinky dead animal, I'm certain. So, and hopefully hit on a few more coins. What I said to Derek and Nateesha is I'd really love to find another cap gun here today, although I sort of highly doubt it. But at least we can keep snagging a few more coins anyway, which is always nice. Another beautiful high signal here. It seems like that's all we've been capturing on camera today. It's just the high signals. A lot of the lower ones, it turns out to be trash. So we have filmed them, but probably not clips that'll make it to film anyway. Let's face it, who just wants to see rubbish? You can see it at the end of this video in our conclusion. So high signal this guy, a beautiful high signal. And let's hope this is also going to be a silver coin. Most of the best stuff comes in at a high tone and a high signal. So just you know, if you're looking just to hit and cherry pick on those awesome coins, the florins, the pennies, the shillings, the sixpence and threepence, you got to target those high numbers. And look, as I mentioned, I was trying to target a lot of the lower ones here today, and we've done that as much as possible. However, the high signals is really where some of the best stuff is. Not this guy though, that's just a little 1 cent coin, so never mind, not a silver coin. Still a coin in general though, and another one saved from the old oval here. What a ripper. Rightio, so who remembers the old lemon tree here? Look at it, it is absolutely booming with lemons. I best take a few home. I use them to clean up all the silvers that we've found today. Here comes that next batch of rain too, coming through the lemon tree. Lucky we're hiding on the other side of it. We've got a target too, down underneath here, in amongst the lemons. Some remember how good the other side of this lemon tree was. When we were working around the backside there, we found coin after coin after coin, a lot of them being silver coins. So what do I need? Shovel, that's what I need. Let's go in and give this guy a stab. Hopefully the lemon tree is producing another silver coin. Wouldn't that be magnificent? Let's have a look. Not to be, not to be. That's not a bloody silver coin. What is it? I don't know. It's something strange that I have not seen before. It's a little bit of a thing. It's broken off another thing. I don't know. Not to be a penny, not to be a silver coin either. Who knows, maybe if we keep working our way around the fruit tree or lemon tree here, we may be able to snag one. Rightio, so we are still plodding along, still battling the showers. It's just gone 3 o'clock on the watch there, at 3:02 there. So awesome stuff. We've been going in and out between the showers. We did stop for some lunch there before. We have had a pretty bloody successful day though. So this is our last target for the day, just the last one we're going to film. And it turns out to be, wouldn't you know it, a little silver coin, a little silver threepence. I think that's about the third one we've got today, so what a bloody cracker. Let's sit him up on the knee there. Let's have a better look. He looks like he's going to be quite an early one there. I can see Queen Victoria on the back. Let's peel away. Oh, quite an early one, all right. That is an Old English. So very, very special. 1900 on the dot. That is what we're going to finish off with today. And finish off with, for all those other hunts that we've done too, we may not be back here for some time in the future. So what a great day and what a great way to finish it off. A 19 early English threepence. What a bloody cracker, as well as all the other silver coins that we've got here today. And Nateesha and Derek have had a great day too. They had a few nice finds for themselves, and we, as I said, will be back here again for another day when we can in future. So I really don't know when that's going to be. However, nice to be getting back here last weekend for Father's Day, and also today with Derek and Nateesha, and pulling out more wonderful coins. And that's not to say that we're done here. As I said, we can get back here. I just don't know when that's going to be. So too many other things going on at the moment. We've got our event next month and all these other permissions that we need to get to and check out in future. So as I said, that is it for us today here. Really, really cool day. We're going to go get the boys out of the shed now. They've been tucked away in there, keeping warm. We're going to pack up everything, clean up everything once home, and show you a look at all the wonderful treasures coming out from the old school site here today. So anyway, we will see you there. Rightio, so that is about it for us today there, guys. And I should not say today. It was 2 days ago on the Sunday. It's actually Tuesday now, and I'm in my work uniform, just knocked off. And I've been thinking all day, hell, Friday is approaching quite quickly. I need to get that video finished, shoot the conclusion. So literally just walk through the back door. We've got the kettle boiling, and I'm about to shoot the conclusion, or I am shooting the conclusion right now, and showing you guys what we found for the Sunday. Starting with the trash here, you can see all the common culprits, the nails and the pull tabs and the bottle tops, and even these guys, the old valve stems. So really cool. I pulled out another two. I think Derek pulled out one or two, and I know Nateesha also grabbed out a couple from the ground too. So I do know a Tanisha too. Sorry, Nateesha, I was getting your name confused then. Anyway, getting it round the wrong way. Anyway, we also have a heap of rusty nails. As you see, we were looking for those deep silver coins. So a part and parcel of looking for the silver coins is trying to hit on those very faint signals, which can sometimes be rusty nails, and other times you can be rewarded with silver coins. And look at that, we've got 6 on the board, which we will get to in a second. So let's start from the old tap here, which was the first item to come out for the day, as Derek and Nateesha were just pulling up out the front there. So WB Limited LTD at the end. A little bit of dirt stuck in this side. He says the exact same thing though. Not a hexagon head. He does have those little notches either side where it probably caught on something and helped it to turn and open or close. So I am not too sure. I've been flat out lately with work and YouTube and Facebook and kids and the event next month and everything and merchandise, and I have not even had a chance to punch that in Google, WB Limited, and check out exactly the date and you know, a bit of the history behind it. So Not to worry. Anyway, something we can do in future. We also had a little ring coming out, and I did not show this one. He was right at the end there, right at the end of the day. And to be honest, the day turned absolutely filthy with the weather. It opened up as soon as we left. So we had hail and sideways rain and everything. It was crazy. So good time for us to get out of there. In the sand pit there, as I said, just finishing off where we got the ring. We also found this ripper. A little toy car. I'll try and get my hands around so I don't drop him, and try and give you a bit of a look. He's missing his axles, he's missing his wheels, he will never drive again, and he's still a little bit wet coming out of the tap there, so very cool though, one to go on display in the car collection. I have a ton. Let's jump past those silvers, we'll get to them last, and let's have a look at the other coins below now. So 1911, a full 1 penny up the top, a Commonwealth 1 penny, and that was our first penny to come out, or actually no, I think our second penny to come out. And Derek, if you remember, also found the 1911 1/2 penny, so spectacular stuff. 1921 1/2 penny that Dominic ran off with. Lucky we didn't lose him, he normally loses everything. Funnily enough, I found his digger detecting jumper too, sitting over there on the dining room table. It's a 6-seater table where Dominic sits there. Guess what? His jumper was on the chair right beside him. Little bugger. I searched for about an hour that morning, Sunday morning, trying to find his digger detecting jumper. I could not bloody find it. So he had to wear Xavier's, and we got home, and there it is sitting right beside where he sits up and eats breakfast and tea and dinner and everything. Little bugger. And I said to him, did you not find that, Dom? Did you not see that jumper sitting there? And he goes, oh, yeah, no, I did see that, Dad. But it didn't have my name on it, so I didn't think it was mine. So I said, you dork, we didn't get names on the new jumpers. So what a funny kid. Anyway, a couple of rue pennies on the side there, 1943 half had to beside the full one. And we also had the cracker 1937, May 12th, I think from memory they were, 1937 Queen's Coronation medallion or pendant, whatever you'd like to call it. So I, once again, have not had a chance to grab out any from my collection. We've got a display cases in the lounge room here with us. I just have not had a chance to go through and grab one out. So I will, however, throw up top left corner a picture of this guy, and you'll be able to see exactly what it looks like. I'll actually throw up a picture of one that I've dug before. So not one that's in the museum, one that I've actually found before, and you'll be able to see him all cleaned up and cross-referencing with this guy. So easy cut key, very cool. Nothing special really. A 2-cent coin, 4 1-cent coins. We had the 20 and the 5-cent coming out with the 2-cent coin. A bit of a coin spill there. And also the bracelet, which I was hoping was gold. It's got a bit of a gold tinge to it. However, it is not. So anyway, let's move up and let's finish you off here with the silver coins. And I can't bloody believe it, walking out of there that day, I'll just zoom back out and talk for a sec. Walking out there that day, I knew I had 3 or 4 in the bag, and I knew I had a couple of pennies, and I thought, what a cracker of a day. Getting home and seeing that I actually had 6, we pulled that last one out, that little English threepence towards the end. Getting home and finding that I had 6, plus another 5 pennies, is just phenomenal. What's that? It's got to be up to well over 300 pre-decimal coins coming out of that site now. That is just amazing for such a small area. All that, the back oval's quite large, but it's not the hugest school. It doesn't have the longest standing history, and it never had the biggest occupation. However, it is just loaded with coins. It's like the school that never ends. Anyway, 1950 wheat threepence. We got a 1936 little cracker coat of arms, early Australian design threepence. We also have a cracker condition, a beautiful 43 wheat threepence, a 92.5% silver there, that guy. And we also have a 56 sixpence. He will be only 50% silver. I mucked up there before in the video saying that he was actually going to be 92.5. As a general rule of thumb, anything over 1946, it generally changes down to 50%, be it that after the war, they reduced the silver content in our coins. So that is awesome though. 1945, this guy is definitely 92.5% silver, and a very, very special coin, considering it's also sort of commemorating the end of World War II. I know that's not why it was minted. However, 1945, anything in that year, 2nd of September 1945, was one of the best dates in history when World War II ended, I feel, anyway. And I'm sure a lot of people out there do too. I just swallowed a bug, I think. I'm confusing my words. Anyway, we also, let me take a breath, we also it's a lot to, it's a mouthful, it's a lot to get around. We also had the beautiful little 1900s English threepence. Now, look, I love my silver coins, and I love anything Australian. You know, I just think, well, anything Aussie is just unbelievable, being an Australian myself. However, look, we all have a little bit of English in us, and at the end of the day, that is sort of our mother country, isn't it? England, being part of the British Empire there for many, many years, and 1900 English sixpence, or threepence I should say, anything English, and when I see it and when I dig it, I just think it is so bloody special, so special. So when that guy popped out, to be honest, he was probably my favourite coin for the day, irregardless of the coat of arms, sixpence and threepences there. So one coin that is just my favourite right there is the 1836 English shilling right there too, or 1835 I should say. I got the date wrong there. So just look, just beautiful coins, and I absolutely love them, and that's why that one sits there, pride and place, staring right back up at me. I just love them. Anything English is just absolutely beautiful. You look at the old Britannia pennies and that, the design and the seat of Britannia. I just think it is absolutely on point, spot on. So anyway, guys, that is about it for us today. We've got some trash, we've got some treasure, and we also had a great day out with Derek and Nateesha. So we did speak to Derek and Nateesha too about getting to the old race course. Some will have seen I've hunted a race course time and time again, and there was a pub at the front and a race course at the back. I've done really well at the pub. I found a multitude of amazing things. However, the race course at the back, I've never ever been able to locate even a rusty nail, even a button, even a coin, nothing. So Derek, Nateesha and myself spoke about getting back to the race course there and really hammering it out and giving it a good go, and really trying to hit on anything early, any old early coins dating back to the race course there. And I'm sure we can do it. You know, excuse me, a couple extra detectorists covering that ground will definitely help. So it's about a 6 acre or 6 acre paddock, and I'm trying to do it all myself. And it's, look, it's a little too much for me and my little 11 or 15 inch coil. It's a huge, huge area. So anyway, guys, that's enough drib jabbing. We'll be back again, and hopefully back at the race course with Derek and Nateesha, and hopefully hitting on a few beautiful old coins, anything coming out from that site. From the old pub site, racecourse site, seeing that it only dates from the late 1800s through to the early 1900s. Everything will be dating, you know, all the coins will be dating for those timelines too, and possibly be old early English silvers and pennies. So anyway, guys, that is about it for us today. I really hope you enjoyed, and as said, we'll be back again hunting very soon. Be sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe button below, and I hope to see you next time. Cheers and happy hunting. Okay, so what's up there, guys? Welcome back to Dig It Detecting. Welcome to a cold Sunday morning out at the old school site. So we've got the boys in front of us, kindly. Okay, so what's up there, guys? Welcome back to Dig It Detecting. Welcome to a nice cold Sunday morning out at the old school site with the boys. They are patiently waiting. Rightio, so working around where the old sand pit and garden beds used to be, as some will may remember. Okay, so So how's that? Just walking forward, what, a 5 and a... So check this out, Derek's just wandered over to me and he's said, Luke, I've got one, a 1/2 penny there. Oh, I'll just go. A 31 on the Equinox, this guy. It's getting extremely cold too. We're just about to get that next batch of rain coming in, so, oh, I don't know where he's gone. I've lost the target. There we go. Where is he? A 31 on the Equinox, this guy. We've already got the hole open and we're going to... High signal again, this guy. Another high signal under the... Rightio, so there he is, all cleaned up in the puddle. It does not look that much better though, does it? We're up the other end of the oval now, trying to still find any more coins. Come over here, buddy. Hey?
I'm not going to, just asking if I can have some for that to eat.
Yeah, go for it. Just wait here for a sec. Quite simple digging today, isn't it? Let's see if we can find this target. He's in front a bit more there. He's leading us off in a northerly direction. He could be rust, which is sort of what I was thinking it was to begin with. Yep. What do we got? There we go. I can see rust, but that's okay. Part and parcel of chasing the silver coins and looking for those pennies is hitting on a little bit of trash that sometimes can be rust. So, and like what you've seen before, you know, we were chasing that rusty signal and we got out the rust and we stood back up and swung back over. We got out the silver coins. So well worth keeping in mind, you know, persevere and patience, a bit of persistence through all the trashy items and even the rusty items, and you will hit on those wonderful, wonderful coins. And like what you've seen here today, we're going to stand back up, swing the detector over, and hopefully there is a coin still waiting in that hole. Okay, so that is about it for us today there, guys. I think it is time for us to finish up and get out of here. It has just went 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock on the watch there. So we've had a lot of rain today. Rightio, so we are still plodding along between... Rightio, so we are still plodding along. It has just gone 3 o'clock on the go watch there. The rain is... So we just... Rightio, so who remembers the old lemon tree here? Look at it, it is absolutely booming with lemons. I best take a few home. Okay, so that is about it for us today. Rightio, so that is about it for us today there, guys. Oh, I should say the other day, it's not today. Today I've been at work. I've literally just walked through the back door, and if some remember, we were out hunting on that really wet, cold Sunday just gone with Derek and Nateesha, and we managed to unearth all the trash here and all the treasure, which we will get to in a second.